I have only like one big life update, and the rest I'm just gonna be speaking nonsense. I got towed, LOL. It's painfully unrealistic. Fuck, I'm fired. What's going on? This is such a stupid conversation. It's just crazy how things manifest over time, so I'm very happy, very content. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Cassandra. For today's video, I thought it'd be fun to kind of do a little get ready with me catch-up session, kind of act like we're on FaceTime, that whole shebang. I have not made or posted a video in a hot moment. Well, I actually did make a few videos in the course of this month of March. I just was not happy with anything I made. But anyway, here we are. My makeup is conveniently already in this little pouch because we just came back from Palm Springs. It's a beautiful day. Decided to do my makeup in my room. The lighting's great. I usually do my makeup in my bathroom, but literally there's a light bulb that's about to go out, so the lighting, ugly. So we're gonna start off with the Kosas foundation. This is in the shade, hello, very light, cool, 120. Very light with pink undertones. So I was gonna vlog when I was in Palm Springs, but another reason I kind of haven't really made so many videos or just posted anything was that I don't know what's going on, but ever since the new year started, I have just been getting sick more easily, and I even started off the year sick, so I was like, am I cursed now for the rest of the year? But my whole family was also sick, so when we all went to Palm Springs, we basically went there to just rot in bed. So we didn't do much there, and I was literally there just for one full day. I left on Friday night, I was there for all of Saturday, then left Sunday morning, and I like on Friday night I was like home alone because I was the last person to go to Palm Springs because everybody else was already there, but because I was at work I was the last to go. You know, I can stay in an apartment all by myself and have no fear, but put me in a house alone and I was packing and it was like 9:30 p.m. and I heard and I was like, fuck that, I'm leaving. So I barely packed anything. I like didn't really bring much with me. I was like, no, I must leave, I have to go. Yeah, anyway, that was majority of my trip and my experience with my Palm Springs weekend. And then I had like the worst, I can't even speak, the most horrible, ugly drive there because it was pitch black. There was nobody on the freeway, and it was just 2 hours of loneliness on the road, and I was like, I hate this. Everything about this experience is awful. So on Sunday, I left early because I did not want to drive at night. But that was that. And what else? Let's see. I technically don't have anything like major to catch you guys up on. I have only like one big life update, and the rest I'm just gonna be speaking nonsense for this video. Pixi bronzer. I've also been really busy with work because it was award show season, and for those of you guys who are new, I do work in fashion PR. So with March and March and February, I forgot my own months, oh my goodness. March and February, those are like the months where the most award shows happen. So working in a PR showroom, those are the busiest months of the year. Like everyone's coming in to get different looks for red carpet events, after parties, the actual award shows themselves. So that was a very, very busy month, and I was just so tired. It was just appointment after appointment. And a big life update. So I was working at this place part-time. So I was only there Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. And after award show season kind of wrapped up last week, my boss asked me into a spontaneous little meeting, and I was kind of like, fuck, I'm fired, what's going on? She was just like, you know, you've been doing really good. It's been 3.5 months already since you've been an actual employee, because I did start off as an intern. I started off as an intern in like September. So she was like, we want to offer you a full-time position, and of course I said yes. And yeah, I was just very excited to share that with you guys. If you have followed along for a bit, or you just know me personally, I feel like the topic of my career and just fashion job life has been so prominent, and for a very long time I was unemployed. It was a rough navigation towards finding a job that I really wanted, and literally there's a video of me a few months ago saying like, oh, my life is super stagnant, there's nothing really happening for me. And yeah, it's just crazy how things manifest over time. So I'm very happy, very content. I am a little nervous to start full-time, and I mean, I worked full-time before. That was when I was a stylist assistant, and I even worked weekends, and that was honestly horrible. I am very excited, so I'm kind of just taking in the next few weeks as a part-timer, you know, enjoy my time off, because I will start full-time in April, on April 1st, which, imagine I walk in and they're like, April Fools, you're actually fired. I'd be like, ugh, awkward. I'm gonna go in with the Nudestix blush in Poppy Girl. I just got this and I've used it once, and this is really, really pretty because it's starting to be like spring, summer. I wanted like a more like burnt orange, more reddish orange tone, and at first I thought it was gonna look really bad on me because I never really use orange tones, but this is cute. I love, and look, a little brush. Okay, I used the brush once and I feel like I did not use it correctly, so let's try this again. Is it blending? Okay, you know what? It's gonna be faster if I just use my little sponge. But now that I'm gonna be full-time, I need to figure out a video schedule because I've already been so poor at posting on YouTube. Literally in the beginning of the year, I was like, I'm gonna post every Sunday at 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. and that was such a flop. I was like, I just should have never said anything because I've been so bad at it, but I need to figure that out. But I do genuinely just like love making YouTube videos. I just get so in my head when it comes to posting content or making content, and I asked on Instagram and on the community tab on my channel here, which you should definitely check out because I do post like random things on it quite often, but I was like, what video do you guys want to see next? And a lot of you guys said a fashion video, and that made me so happy. I've always loved fashion. I love styling and stuff like that, so the fact that you guys enjoy that type of content for me, it makes me very happy. And you're probably disappointed that I did not make a fashion video right now, but I've also been, this sounds so stupid, I've been in a outfit slump. And that does sound so dumb, but in the beginning of the year I gave away so many clothes, so a lot of my spring stuff, we're also in this like weird transition of like, it's starting to be spring but there's still like bits and pieces of winter, so I've just been kind of outfit repeating, which is good. No shame in outfit repeating. You should outfit repeat. You don't always need to have something new, but I want to give you guys variety, but I'm also at a point in life where I don't want to just like buy things to buy, like especially social media, everything's about buying things and like doing hauls, and I don't want to spend a bunch of money on clothes just for a video and then I never wear those pieces again, you know. I want to like, I have been buying pieces that I just genuinely love. If I like try something on and I don't even really like it, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna buy it. So I don't know, I want to give you guys variety, but I don't have any like spring clothes since I did get rid of so many things. So outfit videos will be coming. I need some outfit inspiration, but I'm slowly getting there. I'm getting back into my outfit inspo. It's coming to me soon, guys. And yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm telling you, this video is just gonna be pure nonsense. I actually wrote on my phone some pointers that I wanted to talk about, just some things that has happened while I haven't been posting on YouTube. I got towed, LOL. But yeah, I did get towed, which is so unfortunate. I was with my friend Gigi. We're like, let's have a little Tumblr day. And what we meant by that was, let's go to Earth Cafe and just chill. Very, very 2014 vibes, you know? And we went. I haven't seen her in a moment, so we're like, we're gonna have a little catch-up session. So I drove, parked my car, and if you live in LA, you know the Earth Cafe on Melrose is the worst place to park. There's never parking, or it's always permit parking and you're always bound to get a ticket. So we park and we get out of the car. It was a meter parking situation, and she made the comment earlier in the day. She's like, you know, I've never been towed. And I was like, you know, me neither. So we walk off, have our little lunch. We're like, oh, Earth Cafe, yada yada. Also, I made myself a really tasty latte, and I have like these little ice cubes, and I always tell my friends the type of ice that's in your drink kind of like makes or breaks your drink, and little ice cubes just make drinks so much more enjoyable to me. So this is so good. I also got one of those coffee syrups, the like Turani brand one, and I got it with the pump, and the pump is life-changing. It just like, bam, it like puts the perfect amount of syrup so it's not too sweet. Mwah, amazing. Anyway, went off topic, but Anyway, we're having our lunch and then we're like, oh, it's 5 o'clock. And at 5 o'clock, that area where I park, they make it into like a valet section for this like really popular restaurant called Catch, which, fuck you, Catch. You're the reason why I got towed. So, you know, you would think they at least give you a moment to get to your car once it hits 5. And I'm like walking there, it's like 5:05. And from the distance, you see a car being towed and driving away. And my friend Gigi was like, is that your car? And I was like, yes, it is my car. And I was like, oh, of course, we had to make that comment in the morning, be like, I've never been towed. And I was like, yeah, me neither. Oh, then we had to Uber to the tow place. And then like the Uber dropped us off and he was like, have a good, don't worry about it too much. And I was like, thanks. And then not only did I have to pay almost like $300 just to get my car out of the towing place, like the towing garage. They were like, oh, storage fee, the amount it takes to tow. And I was like, storage fee? We literally got an Uber right after we saw it drive away. So it was just sitting there for probably like 5 minutes. And I was like, wow, okay, cool. And then on top of that, they gave me a parking ticket, which was like 100 something. So biggest blow of money ever. So that was so disappointing. I'm gonna go with my Rare Beauty highlighter, and this is in the shade Transcend. I have been using this for the past 2 years now, and it's so nice. It just gives you like a natural glow. I love it. Wow, look at that. Now I'm gonna use my Anastasia Brow Wiz. I usually use the Glossier Boy Brow to do my brows, but I have recently ran out. And speaking of Anastasia, can we quickly talk about Icebreaker for a second? That is the book I have currently been reading, and in a vlog that I posted, I was like talking about it and like my thoughts on it, and I said that I enjoyed it, but I'm gonna be honest, guys, I changed my mind. The more I read it, I actually freaking hate it. It's painfully unrealistic, and yeah, a lot of the books I read are very unrealistic when it comes to like romance and stuff, but I just cannot get myself to like Anastasia or Anastasia, Stacy, whatever, Stassi. I just can't. She's kind of annoying at this point. I don't mind Nate. I can see the appeal of why everyone likes him so much, but I wanted to like Anastasia so much. And then I went on Goodreads to read reviews, and this one girl shelved the book as ugly. And I was like, yes, I agree. This book is ugly. It was just, okay, you can skip over this if you like don't want to be, you know, have a spoiler. It doesn't really spoil too much, but one, the book is just them like hooking up quite a bit, and there is a point where they hook up, they're kind of drunk, the whole like Uber scene, I was like, LOL, cool. But then they get to his house and they're making out and stuff, and then she wants to go all the way. Nate's like, no, you only want me when you're like drunk and horny. I want you to want me when you're sober. And then she gets mad, and I was kind of like, you know, maybe this is just me, but I guess I would appreciate it if someone was like, no, like I want this sober, I want you to want me sober. I'd be like, okay, like cool, like you're into me and you just, you know, want to know that I'm into you when I'm not drunk, you know. And then she got mad, and then they go to sleep. He's like, let's cuddle. And she's like, no. And then she calls an Uber and leaves in the middle of the night. And I was like, all right, well, this girl. And then a lot of people, when they talk about the books, they're like, oh, she just has problems. She's got issues. And I'm like, I get that. But like, I just can't like her character. And I really don't want to finish the book, but I'm already like halfway through. And for my reading goal, I'm like, I just need to finish it. But I think also my brows, I can't tell if they're like, okay. One brow always looks good and the other one always looks ugly. But you know what? It's better than how I used to do my brows. I used to try to do like the fluffy eyebrow look with like the gel and stuff, and it looked fine. But I look at old pictures of myself and I'm like, that was not for me. That was not for me. Also, can we talk about how I used to be blonde? Oh my god, I'm naturally a brunette. My natural hair color is actually darker than this, because right now it's like kind of fading to a red, just because there's still blonde under my hair. I'm still in the process of kind of getting rid of it, and I was looking at old YouTube videos, old aka like some from last year, and I was like, I don't mind the blonde, but like this is just so much more me. I feel like I have really stepped back into my personality when I went brunette again. So love that for myself. Now I'm gonna go in with my Clinique eyeshadow palette, and this is in Morning Java, or that's what the palette is called. I know they have like different palettes where it has like 2 or like some have 3, but this is 03 Morning Java. I have come to the conclusion that I just don't look good with like super elaborate eye makeup, which is so disappointing because in high school I used to love experimenting with different eyeshadow palettes and it would look cool on my eyes, but as a whole I just no. Or even when I do like all of these and like do like a little gold and something, it like just doesn't work, or maybe I'm just doing it wrong. I'm probably doing it wrong, to be honest. So I'm gonna go in with this little brown shade, and then I'm just gonna kind of give her a little dusting on the crease. I feel like a real YouTuber now. Also, if my makeup looks bad, you don't need to tell me. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And then I'm gonna use this little brush or whatever this is called that they give you. I know like everybody hates this, and yes, they're awful, but I only like to use it just to kind of put it down here. Also, I got a sty on my eye. It's like still kind of there, so this eye looks a little more like puffy like that. Whatever, ignore it. Oh, poke my eye. What else did I write on my list? Oh, okay, I'm actually getting ready, not only for the sake of this video, but I'm gonna go to Target, and I know I just said like, oh, social media is all about like buying things, but I want to see I want to see if they have a owala bottle. Is that what it's called? I have a Stanley, and I feel stupid just having this conversation. Like it's silly how like water bottles are trending, and you know what, am I giving in? Kind of, but here's the thing. I used to have a Hydro Flask and I loved it, and if I knew where it was, I wouldn't be buying another water bottle because I just don't know where it is. And here's the story with my Stanley. Also, I just like really quickly went in with the lighter shade, and I kind of like clean up my eyeshadow just by like doing this. I know most people do. I forgot concealer. I was like, my makeup's going by quicker than I thought. Ugh. I use the Makeup Forever HD Skin Concealer, and I usually put this on before bronzer and blush, and that is what I forgot. And I was just gonna say, I know most people clean up their eyeshadow with concealer, but my concealer is so bright. Like, this is the lightest shade. It's 1.0Y, and you know what? I'm gonna put it on kind of whatever. Maybe it'll work. Oof. Ooh. I'm just gonna add more blush to the side of my face to kind of fix that, because now it's just like blush, line, blush. Back in with the nude stick. Bam. Bam. Okay, I think we fixed it. Now my under eyes are just so aggressively bright. That's why I put it on before, because then with the bronzer on top and then the blush, it just evens it out. I don't know. It's okay. We're just going to Target. Anyway, what I was saying, if I knew where my Hydro Flask was, I wouldn't be buying another water bottle. But here's the story about my Stanley. And it doesn't matter if it's a knockoff or not. A water bottle is a water bottle. But I bought mine off of TikTok Shop because it was significantly so much cheaper. And I was just kind of like, I want a new water bottle anyway. Maybe I'll just, you know, see what the hype's about. And I like it. It kept everything cold. And this is such a stupid conversation. It was like, I was like, oh, it doesn't keep everything as cold or like as long as everyone says it does, like maybe like a day and then that's it. And my other friends would rave about it, and they're like, oh, my ice is still frozen solid. And then I told them how I got it off of TikTok Shop, and then we were like comparing our bottles, and like mine was like slightly different from everybody else's, just like logo and all stuff like that. But I'm not staring at the Stanley bottle, so I don't know what a fake Stanley looks like. And then my friends were like, I think you have a knockoff, I think you have a fake Stanley. And I'm like, I mean, not that it matters. It's a water bottle is a water bottle, like I said. But you know what? If the owala was brought to my attention earlier, I think I would have gone for that instead of a Stanley cup, because my Stanley cup spilled at work. Like, I knocked it over, and I already work around a bunch of jewelry and clothes. So you already know the sheer panic in everybody's faces when they saw the water spill. And I was like, my job is on the line. I'm gonna see if they have an owala, you know, closed lid, there's still a straw. This whole conversation was so dumb, but that's what I'm literally getting ready for. And then maybe I'll get a coffee, have a walk. What else is new? I'm telling you, there's not much that's been going on. I've just been working. Oh, I am going to start junk journaling. I have been seeing that all over TikTok. That looks super fun. I always have like pictures and cards, and I love collecting cards. Sometimes my friends will send me cards, or I'll just buy really cute cards I'd see at gift shops just to have because I think they're cute. I'm like, maybe I'll send them, maybe I'll just keep them. And sometimes I don't know what to do with it. So I'm like, oh, put in a junk journal. I'm gonna cut out like my little like photo booth photos because I love a good photo booth. So I'm gonna start that. I actually think I'm gonna do my first page today. I've been loving core power yoga. I actually went yesterday and I woke up at 5 in the morning and my class was at 6 and I got there exactly at 6. It's like the car tow all over again. I got there exactly at 6 and then they locked the doors and like, sorry, like you had to be here 5 minutes before. And I was like, I woke up so early for this. Anyway, where's my concealer? I do like to put some concealer on my brows like that. I think actually the concealer after everything looks quite nice. Blend, blend, blend. This is the Lancome Definicils Waterproof Mascara, and I have this little eyelash curler from Real Simple. Real Simple. Here is the difference with mascara, no mascara. Oh shoot. Whatever. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. Next eye. Okay, we're done with the mascara. Here it is. And we are almost done. We just need to do lipstick and powder. So this actual nude stick thing, it's actually for your eyes, cheeks. It's actually for your eyes, cheek, and lip. So I'm gonna use it as a lipstick, but as my lip liner, I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and I need to sharpen this so badly. Like, is this even gonna work? Let's see. Also, I have recently found out that I have a double lip thing. Someone was talking about this on TikTok and they're like, that's why your makeup always looks smudged or like not super clean. And I was like, you know, that makes so much sense because no matter how much I line my lips, clean it with concealer and stuff, it just always looks messy and smudged. And I was like, that makes a lot of sense. So anyway, going in with this Poppy Gal, right? Poppy Girl again. Just gonna kind of just blend that in. Almost done. Just need powder, and I have been loving this powder from Too Cool Art Class by Rodin. I got this from a store in Koreatown. I'm gonna figure out the name so I can put it in the description box because it is the place for all of your Korean skincare, all of the makeup you see on like people's Olive and Young hauls. And I know, yeah, there is no Olive and Young at all in the US, but if you want Korean makeup, Korean skincare, I'll put the name of the place down below if you live in LA. I mean, I know there's a lot of other places around the US that sells Korean skincare, but I love this place so much. I have this big brush that I got from them as well. And I recently got a bunch of Korean skincare as well, which has been changing the game for me. I mean, I do have like acne right here, but that's just hormonal acne. The more I make videos, you guys are gonna notice how much I just trip over my own words. I mean, you probably already noticed that. But anyway, I was expecting it to do like a little click to signify that I'm done with my makeup, but I am done. I actually really like this like orangey peachy makeup. I usually go for more like reds or hot pink colors, but we are done. Wait, let me take my thumbnail. Let's move this. Let's move this. Anyway, that is the completed makeup look, and I know I was just speaking nonsense, but I honestly love chatting while doing my makeup. I hope you guys kind of watch this when you guys are doing your makeup, and yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this. I thought this was a good video to post because I'm acting like I've been gone for like years, and this is my first time posting a video after a really long time, but it's only been like 2 weeks, but I am going to try my hardest to figure out a filming and posting schedule once I start my full-time position. And I'm also so excited to start vlogging that and sharing that part of my life with you guys. And yeah, so with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.